Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. It's Brandon with Campbell Fitness, and today I have a little tip for you on how to... Wait, not a little tip. I know how you guys think. Let me start over. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. It's Brandon with Campbell Fitness, and today I have a big fat tip for you on how you can lose weight and cut calories without actually counting those calories. So the reason I'd like to do this video is because I understand a lot of you out there who are trying to lose weight still just don't want to count calories. Despite the fact that I try to make it easy by showing you things like MyFitnessPal and all those other apps that are out there that help you do this, a lot of people just still don't want to do it. So I'm going to share with you a way that I used to go about things in order to cut calories down without really making huge sacrifices or counting my actual intake itself. So when I was in my mid-20s, which now is starting to get quite a long time ago, I used to eat a lot of sandwiches. I'm talking 2 to 3 sandwiches a day. In fact, sandwiches are probably my favorite food group. Now on these sandwiches, not only would I have meat and bread, but I'd also have cheese and a lot of times mayonnaise, which is kind of interesting because these days I don't eat any kind of mayonnaise whatsoever. It's just a big turnoff for me. But back in the day, cheese and mayonnaise, I was your guy. Now for this, what I did is I took a look at my diet, and that's what I found was really consistent. These sandwiches, this cheese, this mayonnaise, so much in the fact that now that I'm looking at it from a caloric intake, I could probably say I was taking in anywhere from 200 to 300 calories extra a day just from cheese and mayonnaise. So when I looked at this in terms of a week, 10 days, 2 weeks, it really started to add up. So much in fact that what I could do was just simply eliminate some of this extra stuff in my diet without having to really sacrifice my main food choices, because again, most of us, we like to eat the same kind of foods, maybe because of the way they taste, maybe because they're just easy to prepare, but we like to have some kind of consistency in our diet. I was able to remove a small portion of some of the things I liked, and in reality what this was doing was restricting my caloric intake while keeping my activity level the same, without counting calories, and what happened? I ended up losing weight over time. Now, I'm not saying that you necessarily need to go out there and cut out cheese and mayonnaise out of your diet, although I don't believe many of your diets are probably majorly consisting of cheese or mayonnaise. What I'm saying is you need to really go and identify those foods or those items that you're taking in on a consistent basis that might not necessarily have a ton of calories associated with them, but you either have them enough in the time per day or over the course of a week that they do eventually add up. So anything like caloric containing beverages could apply here, maybe some chips, maybe pretzels, maybe just something you like to snack on, maybe a little addition to your breakfast, whether it be some butter, some jam, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. I'm not saying you need to avoid certain foods in general, but what I'm saying is take a look at your diet for some of those things that you could potentially cut back on, and again, in the short term might not make a huge difference to you, so you'll still enjoy the food you like, but long term it'll help you burn calories, lose weight, and be happier overall without making big changes into your actual overall diet. Now I should just say that I made a big mistake, and I'm going to recognize that, saying by doing this you're going to help burn calories. That's absolutely not true, and that's one of the problems that I get when I do these videos is the fact that I don't script them. So a lot of guys ask, you know, do you read off anything, or how do you do your videos? You seem to be such a great talker. You know, honestly, I just think of a subject, I come here, I turn the camera on, and I just talk. I've been lucky enough in my brief YouTube career, so to say, where I don't make a ton of mistakes, but I just get up here and talk, and sometimes I do make some verbal diarrhea mistakes, which sometimes you guys catch and sometimes you don't. I don't know if you caught that one I just made, but I'm going to call myself out on it. Got to keep myself honest, because I don't want someone commenting and saying, by cutting out foods, you're not actually burning more calories. So I just want to kind of cover my bases. Regardless here, find your cheese and mayonnaise, be better, have a great diet, enjoy the food you like still, but in the long run, I still suggest counting your calories, but stay big.